This has been Strictly Ball Business.
Strictly ball business.
Strictly ball business.
I like that video.
Balls. Nah, shit.
Rookie of the Year, my favorite. I know what's gonna happen. We know what's gonna be Rookie of the Year. I already know the answer, but I'm gonna let you say your nominees. I'm gonna let you say who you think it's gonna be. But we both know who Rookie of the Year is gonna be. Who's it gonna be? Talk to me.
My nominees are, let's see here, Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, there it is.
Keegan Murray, and Jabari Smith Jr. And you know the answer. Everyone thought it was obvious, but it wasn't, because I decided to go with Keegan Murray, you son of a bitch. I think his man is amazing. He had a great preseason, and he's going to come out and be the staple that the Kings need as a defender and as a scorer. I mean, he can shoot well. He can drive in. He's a great slasher, and I think the IQ on this player is great too. He spent all 4 years in college, and really looking forward to see how he could develop in the NBA. So I know you were hoping for Paolo Banchero, and obviously I think he'll have a great season as well. But I think our boy Keegan Murray is going to win it.
We have the same nominees, and I did think about Keegan Murray. I did. I was like, I'm not gonna say Paolo. I gotta think about it. And Jabari, I just don't think. I think he's gonna have a slower start. I think he's just gonna be off ball. I don't think he's gonna be that much. Keegan Murray, I was like, he's shown a lot. He's impressed me. He's probably the best defensive player of this draft. He's a solid shot. He's not gonna get enough touches, and they don't give Rookie of the Year for defense. It's gonna be Paolo because he has nothing. He has nothing on the Magic. Have nothing. They're gonna be like, Paolo, do whatever the fuck you want. This guy's gonna score like 19, 20 points per game. He's going to get like 5 assists, 7, 8 rebounds. He's going to get a lot of steals, play some solid defense. He's going to be out there. That's not sad. He's going to be the Rookie of the Year. He's got nothing but space. Keegan Murray has to play with 2 stars. Paolo, he's got the next best guy next to him is best to Paolo is Wendell.
You're right. He's got lots of room to dominate. I think he's the favorite. But Keegan Murray, I think, is going to have a great season too. So, it'll be fun to see. I think it'll be a race, no doubt. Is there any great big man that are going to be in this race, or is it really just hoping Jalen Duren turns into something?
Yeah, I don't see Jalen Duren turning into. Hypothetically speaking, if Chet never got injured, would Chet be a Rookie of the Year? Would he be a nominee?
Chet would have been my pick if he was healthy. I think he just has a ton of potential. And I think he would have had a ton of opportunities with the Thunder. But now, real nervous for Chet. Maybe his development's going to be like Joel Embiid, but we'll see.
Which isn't the worst thing in the world. It just pushes you back, pushes the team's timeline back a little bit, and puts a little more pressure on them and SGA, because they still have to please SGA. And if they have to wait 4 years for him to be good, for Chet to really take off, 4 years.
You'll have to move on from SGA at that point. You really
arguably Lou Dort too.
Yeah. Really, a couple guys you keep drafting guys, you keep reopening the window, and finding new guys. But eventually, you have to win games. And the Magic, they want to win games this year. They had the number 1 pick this year. They don't really want to get the number 1 pick next year. Victor Wembanyama would be great, but they feel good about the young players they have on the Magic. But now with guys injured like Suggs and Fultz, is it back to we're okay with losing more games?
Yeah, I think they're gonna see how the season goes. I think they're gonna see how everyone plays, just like most season play. They're gonna see how it goes, and they're gonna be like, if we start off, we're not winning that many games. They might, and we're not a lot of teams. If they have a hot start, then you're like the Cleveland, not this last year, but the year before, they had a hot start to that season. They're like, we have the potential to win. They didn't tank or anything, but they're like, we're close. That's how they see they're close. So I think if the Magic come off really hot and they win their games, they're gonna be like, we're close. Maybe we should look at bringing in vets to start moving up. Whereas if they don't, maybe they're going to be like, fuck it, let's get Victor.
I don't think it's a bad idea to trade for a guy coming into next season. If they win some games this year, I could see it being worth bringing a guy in, some type of veteran. I mean, the Pistons just traded for Bogdan Bogdanovic and really gave up only a couple second rounders to make it happen. So
Might as well.
some type of move like that's for a similar type of player, I think would be great.
I bet the
I don't
Lakers
know.
are just sitting over there screaming, like, we could have got Bogdanovic for 2 seconds.
Yeah, well,
LeBron's
I don't
beating
know how they
the
would
shit out of
have.
Genie Bus.
I don't know how they would have freed up the money. I mean,
Oh yeah, I guess they still
really, they're so tight with their money and their picks, what they have. I mean, they were able to get Patrick Beverly, and really that was their biggest move because they gave up Taylor Horton Tucker, which was the biggest salary they really were able to trade for any value.
Yeah, and THT. But
Till you fucking get rid of Russell Westbrook, I mean, you're pretty stuck with making marginal moves.
yeah. I mean, at least they only have a year of that. But then again, they still don't have cap space even when he leaves. People forget they're just not like that far into the lottery. Like they still have 2 max contracts plus like a few other guys. They have more flexibility.
Max at that point.
No, you can't get a max.
Find a
You could
way.
probably put together a trade for another max, maybe
Yeah,
if you sign contracts here and there. But I don't. You can't sign.
You would
one
be able to
max
get
off.
another max out of it because Patrick Beverly's also a free agent after this year, so they'll free up that money, and maybe something else. I mean, I think they've got enough contracts coming up where they would be able to get that third max.
I don't think they can get a third. I think because like the NBA really just for free agency wise, they only let you like if you have 2 maxes, you can't get another max. Like just like salary
I don't think that's
wise.
true. I think you can. I think 3 maxes was like kind of the maximum amount you can get on a team, or maybe it's like you
Not
have
a
to
max.
finagle it right to be able. You have to like trade for the guy, but you can always get 3 maxes on a team.
You could have 3 maxes on a team, just not sign. If you already have 2 maxes, you can't sign a max. I think you can sign. They could probably sign up to like 30, 20, like 25 or 30.
They could find a sign and trade though.
Yeah,
which
probably.
is how players just get on teams now, and they can do a sign and trade to get a max, a third.
Yeah.
Max.
Nobody's giving Russell Westbrook a max, and you'd have to get close to the
No.
salary.
No, you wouldn't sign and trade with Russell Westbrook. You would sign and trade with whatever small contracts you have. I don't think you'd have to completely match at that point. I think you could do Patrick Beverly and a couple role players.
I mean, you have to come close. Like even Patrick Beverly and a couple of role players would probably get you like to 20, 25. I don't think the NBA doesn't let unless the other team signs over an exception, which is pretty rare unless you're the Celtics. But that's that was Rookie of the Year. Let's get into the more interesting.
All right, strictly ball business. We went so hard for you, so you leave a comment on the tube.